Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Muturi has come out in recent past to castigate the government for the abductions that have been happening in the country. And as a result, we've gotten serious words being thrown at him from the government officials, including the majority leader, that is Kimani Ichung'wah. Justin Biden Muturi, despite of all this criticism towards the government that he's serving, he has not been sacked from the seat that he's holding as the Public Service Cabinet Secretary. So Justin Muturi asking, why is he not sacked? He's not sacked because he has pushed William Ruto into a corner, where it is either Justin Muturi remains in government and takes the salary for nothing, or William Ruto sacks him and promotes him as one of the most popular politicians within the Mountain region. And as a result, we know very well Justin Muturi benefit, and that lowers the chances of President William Ruto getting even 20%, even 10% of the votes of the Mount Kenya region. So as we speak today, William Ruto has been pushed into a corner. However, why is it that it's difficult for President William Ruto now to sack him? Number one in my list is this. Justin Biden Muturi is first of all a senior politician from the Mountain region. Being the senior politician from the Mountain region, following the recent history where Rigathi Gachagua was kicked out of government, Ndindi Nyoro kicked out of the Budget and Appropriation Committee chairperson seat, and now if Justin Biden Muturi as well is kicked out of government, the fact remains that William Ruto will be declaring war with Mount Kenya. And as a result, the Mount Kenya people will seriously mobilize themselves to vote against William Samoei Arap Ruto. One of the benefits that William Ruto can get from Mount Kenya is when they fail to turn out to vote come 2027. If they don't turn out in large numbers like when they have a presidential candidate, that gives William Ruto a strength, some stepping stone towards success. So the fact is, if he sacks Justin Biden Muturi today, the entire Mount Kenya region will turn against him, and they will be now much more enthusiastic to go and vote William Ruto out come 2027. So William Ruto is fixed. He either decides to take himself home or increase his chances of going home, or he holds Justin Biden Muturi to take the salary and criticize him at the same time. That's number one. Number two, we have also to accept that Justin Biden Muturi is raising very pertinent issues. He's talking about abductions. First of all, he's speaking from the angle of an experience where his son was abducted. He's the senior, actually the Attorney General of the country, of Kenya, and also is a senior politician from Mount Kenya. But the son is abducted. It actually called for the intervention of the president directly to allow Nuruddin Haji to release his son. So the fact remains as we speak today, Justin Muturi is having experience of abduction. So he has been speaking against abductions, telling the government this is not what we promised the people of Kenya when you were getting into power. And actually reminding William Ruto that extrajudicial killings, which are witnessed in William Ruto's government, are not the ones they promised to bring back, but they promised to finish extrajudicial killings completely. But now, people are getting abducted, get tortured, and if they're lucky, they come back home. But some of them, those who are unlucky, they are found in city mortuary. So the fact remains that is raising pertinent issues to William Ruto that he should take into account. Now, if William Ruto comes out to sack him because of these issues that is raising, it means very well that William Ruto will automatically declare himself to be in the wrong, because even the international community is watching, and even the Kenyans are watching, that the things Justin Biden Muturi is raising are true and they deserves serious attention. Number three, I want to say that the fact remains that the government services that an Attorney General offers are very critical. And there are so many signatures that Justin Biden Muturi appended to most of the documents that were having critical information. Remember, Rigathi Gachagua was released from government and is able to release so many details to the public, inform the public on how bad President William Ruto is and how fishy things are happening. Recently even talking over who is actually owning SHA, and he said he's going to mention the names, and actually saying that he'll give the dose in stages. So we expect Rigathi Gachagua to release more. William Ruto cannot afford to have another person to come out as well and also speak against the same government and release very critical information that can even actually promote the chances of William Ruto going home come 2027. So he's being very careful to ensure that being a former Attorney General, being a member of the organ, that is the cabinet, that makes serious decisions, he should not be just released like that, because he might finish William Ruto further. Now, another reason that I feel strongly that we have William Ruto fixed by Biden Muturi is the fact that Rigathi Gachagua has already set the ball rolling in the mountain. And the people are watching closely from a distance what President William Ruto is doing to Mount Kenya leaders. Now, if he makes a decision to sack Justin Biden Muturi today, the fact remains will confirm Rigathi Gachagua's allegations of how William Ruto is, the personality and such. So therefore, he's being very careful to ensure that he does not actually sack Biden Muturi, simply to ensure that he has maintained his picture as far as the Mount Kenya is concerned. And we cannot also assume the fact that Mount Kenya East is where Biden Muturi comes from. And if William Ruto removes Biden Muturi from that seat, he will definitely finish not just his image within Mount Kenya East, which it depends on so much for votes in 2027, but also finish the image of none other than the Deputy President, Kithure Kindiki. Remember when Rigathi Gachagua raised the issue of Martha Koome, people started asking, where will be Kithure Kindiki if Martha Koome will be sacked from government? And the fact remains, Kithure Kindiki actually came out openly to defend Martha Koome, simply because of the ground. So the fact remains that the ball has been set rolling in the Mount Kenya, and the expectations of the leaders in government are that high, and prevention of such things like sacking are some of the responsibilities bestowed to Kithure Kindiki. So if he decides today to completely abandon it, let actually Biden Muturi to suffer because of raising such pertinent issues, he will have questions to answer to the people of Embu, the people of Mount Kenya, come 2027. And remember, his chances of becoming a deputy president after 2027 purely depends on the votes that is going to marshal or the support that will get from the Mountain region. So if such things keeps happening under his watch, that's Kithure Kindiki, the fact remains that people will hate him, and even delivery of 2027 will go down, and as a result, William Ruto might not consider him again for the seat come 2027. I don't know what's your take as far as this is concerned, but please let me see in the comment section, you guys, what you think about Justin Biden Muturi on the efforts that he's making and what is raising actually to the public as far as abductions are concerned. Let me thank you guys for actually making me to 5,000 subscribers. That is a huge support, and I want to thank you so much, you guys, for the support. Please keep following for the videos we do. Keep subscribing, and if you manage, kindly share. Also, when you give a like in my videos, there's a way it supports us a lot when it comes to the support we get from the YouTube itself. So please, I want to urge you kindly to keep supporting, because that's the best thing you can always do to me. My name is Abductions once again. See you next time.